Welcome back. It's Danzyland. This is take number fucking 80 of episode 11.
84.
Is this episode 11? I don't even know what episode we're on anymore.
I think it's episode 11. Who knows anymore?
All right, so we've been in a delay for this episode for a number of reasons. One, I had to go do the road, and then I came back. My in-laws immediately in town. But it was cool. It was a nice little
God
visit.
hates this podcast, so there's that.
And then I went to the hospital 2 days ago for a cardiac event. That ended up being just a stupid stress-related thing mixed with a panic attack.
That I had to find out about on Facebook because the guy he fucking talks to every day can't get a notification when he goes to the ER.
Well, when I was having a heart attack, I just felt like I needed to talk to
everybody.
everybody.
I guess you weren't like, well, gotta keep Brooks in on this.
I figured you were gonna see it. I don't know. It was a very existential.
No, well, I was being sarcastic.
Moment. Yeah, you better be being sarcastic.
I'm not high on the totem list of when you're having a heart attack being like, Brooks gotta hear about this.
I got a clean bill of health, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very high on a totem right now.
yeah.
Dude, the first place I went after the hospital was McDonald's. I was like, fuck it, baby. Let's take this ship down. Let's go.
Let's rock this fucking. I know you're a fucking little McDonald's freak, too.
Dude, I haven't had McDonald's in in a long time. I hadn't had McDonald's in a long time. At least what I ordered, the Big Mac meal.
I don't think I haven't sought out McDonald's. McDonald's is one of my favorite road trip stops. Like it's road trip food for me.
I get that.
I will never set foot in a local McDonald's.
Yeah, you don't want to be seen there. No, absolutely not.
To get their bad burgers. But man, something about it, man. You get like a quarter pounder on the road.
Yeah.
Good time.
It really, my go-to now is Subway. And
gross.
Well, I mean, it's the healthiest option. It's not exactly healthy, but it's the healthiest option.
Nothing that smells like that is healthy.
Yeah.
Subways all smell fucking awful.
Like I said, it's and that and Taco Bell. But with Taco Bell, I go for I
fucking love Taco Bell.
I go for the bowl salads with the beans and rice and everything. I don't do the burritos or
you know what
taco shells anymore.
I was vegetarian for a year. Me and Christy were, and Taco Bell is actually like super good vegetarian choice because you can swap anything out for black beans.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's a good fucking time.
And it's not the healthiest black beans, but it's relatively healthy compared to everything else.
You're at a fast food place.
Yeah. So everybody, there's 200.
Hold on, real quick.
Okay.
I'm still on this Subway thing. Subway's gross and pisses me off.
If I had something else, I'd order. Like if I had a Mike and Ike's or some shit.
A Mike and Ike's?
The candy. If I had the candy, I would go.
Oh, yeah.
No, Jersey Mike's. If I had a Jersey Mike's, I don't know why I said Mike and Ike. I went with it, though. I would prefer Mike and Ike's over that. A lot of people don't like Mike and Ike's. But here's my thing. In Oregon, when I was a teenager, every Walmart, they replaced the McDonald's with a Subway. Effectively making every Walmart that much stinkier than it needed to be. And I hate that. What's going on in there? There is a good smell with a McDonald's and a Walmart. There is.
Oh my God! You walk in, you hit that fry smell.
It's the first one too. It's the first smell you hit because you're walking through the door.
Yeah, and the rest of the Walmart does not smell like that.
Not at all. It smells like the Pokemon scalpers that were in there for 6 hours, but it smells like that every day.
Those fucking chuds.
I used to think Pokemon cards just came out every single day. I went to Walmart, but nope, that's just how it smells. Like it smells like a Monday Night Raw, a live Monday Night Raw.
It smells like an ICU. I hate it.
Anyway, so thank you to the 200 plus people on my social media that were saying their thoughts and prayers and all that. Your prayers worked, your thoughts worked, all your positive vibes and energy worked, and they're on my social media. They're not here. That's cool. But it's they care enough.
What's up?
They care enough about my life. Not necessarily my podcast. That's fine.
That's fine.
This is just for me and Brooks, really.
Yeah, no one really listens to the podcast anyway. It's made up.
I mean, unless bro, we're Theo Vaughn. I'm sorry. I'm not going to rip Theo Vaughn.
Rip that fucker open, dude.
Yeah, bro. I'm a character. And people think I'm a genuine, like this is me genuinely, but I'm not, dude.
but it's not. But it's not real.
Anyway,
I get my politics from the back of a fucking soda can.
here in Danzyland, we like to comment things happening in the real world. And in the real world right now, you would think the biggest piece of news would be that there's a list of rich elite pedophiles that have been operating a sex rink for decades. But nope. Sydney Sweeney has pissed us all off, guys. Sydney
Sweeney has genes.
Oh my God.
She's
nerve.
Got genes.
All right, so let's examine the controversy. Sydney Sweeney starred in a series of ads for American Eagle. Yes, they're still around. I didn't know that until this controversy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I honestly didn't know malls were still open until the other day.
I think.
Yeah, but I saw it. I saw this ad in person. Just as surprised that a mall was still functioning.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, oh, American Eagle's still around. Oh,
does any Hollister still around?
I didn't see a Hollister. Didn't see an Abercrombie and Fitch.
Those places skeezed me the fuck out.
Bro, were you actually in there buying? I'm gonna admit, I bought an Abercrombie shirt when I was young. I was trying to fit in with popular kids.
I dated a girl who wore Hollister in high school, and she would drag me to the Hollister store, which was always dark and terrifying, and I felt like I was gonna get kidnapped, even though I was a 17-year-old boy.
Yeah, like you felt like you were gonna get kidnapped and sold for coke. Yeah.
Something like that. Coke or, I don't know, designer drug, I'd like to think.
It had that vibe of a shady Miami nightclub.
I'd like to think I could get sold for ecstasy or something fun.
And can I be honest, I feel like the Hollister girl was really dating below her means.
100%. 100%.
I was like, oh, you dated a Hollister girl in high school. That's a good get.
She don't work at the Hollister. She worked at the Ross Dress for Less.
Oh, okay. Now it's unfolding. Now it's unfolding.
I dated a Ross girl.
Yeah. She wanted to work at Hollister, and
I didn't date a Chandler.
They'd give her that interview, but she would just never get it every time. I get you now. I dated a girl like that wanted to work at the Abercrombie. God, high school was so fun.
High school sucked ass.
High school's fun years. Remember, because you think it matters. Like you're back in there, you're just like,
yeah. You're like, this is all important. It's not. None of it's important.
Not trying to tell today's generation of high school kids that
I think they already feel like that.
I think they probably already know. You know.
Yeah, I think they're already pretty keyed in on how it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Anyways,
I always liked it too because they're like, we're gonna be tough on you, so that you know what it's like in college. And it's like, I'm not going to college, you idiot.
If this is what college is like, fuck off.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not even doing that a little bit.
No, it's just like high school, except more commute. Fuck that noise, okay?
Yeah,
I didn't like
cool.
walking down hallways. You think I like getting on a bus? Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Well, my high school was really small. It was just one long hallway.
We were so lucky that college degree value just went down. It's just we were lucky on that.
I know. It was
we looked really smart.
Like, yeah, I know. It does look like we're really smart, but it turns out we were just fucking degenerates that didn't want to go to
and poor.
We were poor degenerates. And we're like, They're like, hey, you could work really hard and get into college, or you could just fucking, I don't know, work at a restaurant. All right, sick. I'm going to do that.
Bounce from restaurant to restaurant, get alcoholism. But I have stories for days, motherfuckers.
I'm objectively a more interesting person.
And a clean bill of health. I walked out of hell. Fucking, All right, so Sydney Sweeney. Okay, so why...
Jeans.
Why exactly is this a controversy?
So my theory is that it's a controversy because
she voted Republican.
They like dug up her fucking voter registration, found out she's a Republican of Florida, which whatever. Fucking cares. Like she's pictures with her MAGA parents. It's like whatever. But the right wouldn't have cared about this at all if the left hadn't brought it up. If they had just like whispered to each other, like, I think she's a Nazi, which is a weird fucking thing to say.
It's really weird just to look at this ad and just look at it, like think of it any more than just an ad. Now I know there's a TV commercial and there's a VO of Sydney Sweeney, playing with words.
Yeah, she refers. It's a double entendre of jeans and jeans, but like I don't know. I don't understand. First off, how anyone thinks Sydney Sweeney came up with that. She's like, I'm going to riff it, guys.
I mean,
guys, I got some pretty cool stuff to say. Let me riff on this commercial.
And if that's who American Eagle is catering to, fine. They have every right to. See,
Haven't they been doing that kind
I
of?
mean, it feels like 2 years ago they had Beyonce in the ad, and I didn't see the right say anything, and they love shitting on Beyonce.
They love hating
it
on
has
Beyonce,
turned into a
don't they?
pastime for them.
Yeah, it is.
Remember during the Super Bowl, she wore that homage to Michael Jackson's outfit when he did the Super Bowl, and they were like, she's starting the new Black Panther Party. She was sharing the stage with Bruno Mars and Chris Brown, but we were supposed to believe she was starting some new form of Black Panther Party. Anybody
it's
remember
almost
that
like
shit?
it's like the it's like they forget that she is a billionaire. She doesn't fucking care that much.
And when I think new Black Panther Party, I definitely think Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Yeah, that's true.
He has to be a high-ranking general, or else it's not gonna work.
Yeah. Hey, Chris Martin in the mix with his no fucking shoes wearing ass.
But see, this kind of reminds me of the Chick-fil-A situation. Like, no one would have known Chick-fil-A was anti-LGBTQ. If there are more letters now, I apologize. I mean, that's my last note.
I think you got the gist of them.
Did I get it? Okay. No one would have known had the question not been asked, and then after he answered honestly, we're just going to say that honestly, whether you agree with him or not.
Granted, it wasn't great.
Not great. Not a great answer, but he answered honestly. They blew it up, and now, at that time, you turn on Fox News and Sarah Palin with her husband. We love Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah. We love it because of the homophobia.
Here's the thing we got to stop doing. Both voters. I'm not saying politicians involved in this. Fuck them. I don't trust them. But voters in general, we got to stop thinking the other voter, the person that votes opposing to us, is the enemy. Stop it. Because that's where all these dog whistling and games come from, and it distracts us from the real fucking problems, which I mentioned at the top, a list of elite pedophiles operating and running a sex ring with Jeffrey Epstein being clients.
I think we can pretty clearly say those are enemies.
Well, yeah, those people are. But
those people are enemies. But let's focus on them, though.
But your fellow American citizen that votes for their own interests, and that's what this is. We all have different perspectives, and we all go with parties because it benefits us individually.
Remember that time John McCain had like a town hall, and some woman was trying to like shit on Obama,
and McCain said
he was like, "Nah, sit down."
No, he's an American. She was trying to ask.
Yeah, she was like, "He's a heretic or something."
That is the culture we need to bring back.
Yeah, I don't agree with John McCain's politics, but he seemed like a pretty chill dude.
And liberals need to stop acting like the Democrats are just the saving grace of this country, because every time we put them in a position,
they fuck it so hard.
They fuck it so hard. Bernie,
they shit in the bed every time.
The Bernie situation, the fact that Joe Biden has been fucking in bad health and it's been kept from the American people in order to further tame power and maintain control, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
It sucks that Joe Biden's name isn't Bernie, because there could have been some real fucking comedy gold there for a couple years.
Bernie Biden, just the name and just the names together.
I was mostly referencing Weekend at Bernie's, but
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
they might, good. But they might as well have done that. And look, I know like putting people in camps is bad, and putting people in camps for just not being citizens of the country is. But there's also another level of bad, and there's also another level of malevolence, and that level of keeping somebody's health. Putting control and power in the way of someone's actual well-being for what? For what? You know what I mean? Is another form of bad, and you have to point out both. But when we're going to a Sydney Sweeney ad, she's a Republican. Who cares? I don't care who a celebrity votes for. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that doesn't mean fuck all to me.
You know what I care about?
Because they're not my fucking buddy. I don't give a fuck.
When someone like Diddy is walking around with a shirt that says "Vote or Die" and he's getting paid for it, and then we find out all the information we found out about Diddy, it makes me distrust that whole campaign of "Vote or Die." It makes me, because why would I?
Probably a shell.
Why would I do something Diddy tells me to do, especially now? You know what I mean? Like, there's this. It's all a game. It's all a game to divide us, and we let these ads like Sydney Sweeney fucking get to us. And the same,
Yeah, it's a real 3-card Monty, isn't it?
in the same turn, let's leave Pedro Pascal alone because he's not doing anything wrong. Okay.
So here's my thing. Okay, so I've noticed this, and I've told you about this, but it feels like my Facebook is and I know you've said this is algorithm based.
Yes.
But the comments on a lot, like I'm getting a lot of fucking Pedro Pascal memes where they're saying he's a creep. Okay, first off, none of these women seem to be upset, and then none of them are coming forward and being like, "Oh, I was upset." It seems like they're just friends. Seems like they're just friends.
Vanessa Kirby seems like she enjoys it a little bit too much, if I'm going to be honest.
I don't know. We should start making memes about her.
But look, here's another thing. I mean, here's the thing about that. All right? Like, our generation, millennials and younger, maybe even a little bit of Gen X, we have had a problem with affection for a long time because we've been so public about sexual abuse and molestation.
Well,
and now...
It was pretty frowned upon to just show affection.
It was. Because some people growing up in our generations didn't get affection, or they got manipulative affection, leading to abuse and everything. So affection, affection is weird to us, and we don't.
Yeah, it was a double-edged sword, wasn't it?
And to be fair, we really don't see this kind of affection that Pedro Pascal shows. We really don't see it a lot. You know, we see it within our own family and everything, but the idea that a friend could be that affectionate with another friend, we don't see that
without
in
a romantic
without a romantic. And here's another ring, and people forget about this in Hollywood. There are a lot of swingers in Hollywood. All right, I'm not saying Pedro Pascal's a swinger, but if he was, I wouldn't be surprised. You know,
I mean, I don't think he's a swinger because he doesn't have a wife.
I mean, well, then he would just be a single dude.
I think he's just a dude who gets it wet, baby.
Yeah, know what I mean? Up top, Pedro, friend of the show.
What's up, brother? Shit.
Teach us your ways.
I think it's a bunch of fucking nerds that are upset because Pedro Pascal is in everything.
He had a good 2023. He had a good 2022, 2023 audition season, baby. He went in there and nailed everything, dude.
Yeah.
It happens.
Then they were like, please be on in our weird movie about Nicolas Cage. And then he was like, yeah, I'm in. It was a good movie, though.
And
it was a good flick.
But that happens when you're a good actor. You audition for all these roles, you get them, and then you're known as the guy like, this fucking guy can act. And then people want you and everything. And
what are we angry at him about? Like that
succeeding.
He did really good? That he did really good in a lot of stuff, and now he's like...
Except Wonder Woman 1989. Except we can leave Wonder Woman 89 off the table.
Yeah, that was bad.
But that was one of those things he auditioned for. He got,
I didn't even think it was gonna be as bad as it was.
It was about a wishing rock. So
a wishful rock.
A rock that grants.
The first Wonder Woman is not bad. It's not bad.
It was better. It was better out of that whole lineup of the DCU.
It was better than Snyder's bullshit.
It was surprisingly well. I mean, I liked the first Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah, it was very colorful and fun.
Really colorful and fun. And then
they came back and they just fucked the dog on that one, didn't they?
Jesus, I mean, a wishing rock.
A wishing rock and a televangelist.
But.
Stupid film.
Pedro Pascal's popular and everything, but it's like you said. I think some dudes are jealous because I'm not gonna lie, when he rubbing up on Vanessa Kirby, I'm like, man.
Would you be rubbing up on her like that?
But no one's come out. No one's come out and saying
she seems to be like reciprocating it.
And he does it to male stars too. Like it's not.
Oh yeah, I see him getting cuddly with Oscar Isaac and
Mark Ruffalo.
All sorts of them. Mm-hmm. Mark Ruffalo. I would cuddle up Mark Ruffalo though. He looks cuddleable as fuck.
And it's just one of these things. We're making a big deal out of this.
But also, here's the worst thing now is that I see a lot of comments like he didn't get handsy with Bella Ramsey. No shit,
weird, dude. Yeah, that's a weird
thing.
Do you want that, sir? Jesus Christ.
What are you getting? What's your point there? Because there's photos of them holding hands.
It's it's more of like older brother. Yeah, a sibling relationship.
Type. It's like what a weird fucking thing to say.
Yeah. And as someone who gets mistaken for Bella Ramsey a lot, People come up and say weird shit.
Well, hopefully you don't get handsy with Pedro Pascal because that'll.
I want to.
I do want to as well.
Pedro,
I get it.
Pedro, if you want to break the internet, you come on over, baby.
Damn it, get at me. Let's cuddle.
Please wear your Mr. Fantastic costume.
How did Bella Ramsey get so old so quick?
Hey. All right.
Well, she looks like a child, and you're a fully grown man.
You look like a fucking washed up chipmunk. How about that, motherfucker?
Yeah, that's right. No, you're right. No, I do look like Alvin and Alvin's cousin.
Alvin on a fentanyl binge.
Alvin's cousin that didn't quite make the cut with the pop group.
Couldn't sing.
Christmas. You never helped with my family when we were going through it.
It's not that you couldn't sing, it's that you just break off into a political rant. Just like, Christmas. Okay, so the thing about Christmas.
Here's the thing. And then I rip up a picture of the Pope on stage.
Lord Michael's in the back. The Irish Catholics.
Damn,
that was his reaction? I think I was... it was like Kevin Nealon or somebody was like with Lauren while he was watching Sinead O'Connor rip up the Pope, and Lord Michael's just calm face, just calm demeanor, goes, "Ooh, Irish Catholics."
That's the funniest thing you could have said. I feel like Lord Michaels is the most unintentionally funny person.
That is the mind of an executive producer, just knowing what demographics is just gonna get pissed.
Like, what's he gonna do? Not gonna stop her.
Oh, I wish I had that kind of composure. Irish Catholics.
Shit. I don't think they're gonna like that one.
But no, I mean, I hope Pedro.
It's just a jeans ad.
I don't think it's just a jeans ad. I don't think Pedro has to say anything about this.
I think it's better if he doesn't.
I think it's better if he doesn't, because like, you're backed up into a corner. What are you gonna? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if he gets defensive about it, then it's not like they're gonna be like, "Oh, guess he's right." Like, they're just gonna double down because they're a piece of shit.
And as someone with anxiety, I do enjoy a physical touch to calm me down, just on the shoulder. I mean, I have my boundaries.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be tongue kissing under the bleachers or anything.
Well, there was that one time you put a thumb in my butt because you said you were nervous.
It was a job interview, dude. What were you gonna? What were we gonna do?
The big game was that night.
But hey, let's talk happy Hollywood news now. All right, let's go to some happy
Hollywood news.
Just because everybody seems ecstatic about it, I'm ecstatic about it, and that is Pam Anderson and Liam Neeson hooking up.
Adorable, isn't it?
It is so. Oh my god!
What I really like about it is like, every time they're asked, they're like super coy.
Super coy.
No.
Yeah. Keeping it.
Maybe.
Keeping it between them. And, that's a good it's a good example.
That's cool. I feel
like people are too public with their relations. Like, Misty and I have been together 10 years. And other
you guys are together?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Turns out we are not brother and sister. We are.
Sick. I was gonna go there, but you did, so.
But no, we share big events, but
yeah,
for the most part, when we go out, if the moment calls, we'll take a photo, we'll share, but for the most part, when we go out, we don't, we keep it private, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
It's good to see Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson doing the same thing. And they're both of their histories and stuff.
Yeah, they both well, I mean, they've both been single for a really long time. And they both seem like really cool, chill people, except for that one thing that Liam Neeson said that one time, and we're not gonna.
Oh no.
That too much.
We gotta be fair. What'd he say?
He just.
Is this like a Gary Oldman thing? When he was young, he
he like went looking for any black person to beat up, but that was him acknowledging his mistake.
Well, also he needs to acknowledge that, in Ireland there's not that many, it's just so like, what are you doing?
Point.
What do you? Why would you?
And then it was brought up in an episode of Atlanta, which he was in.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. So
he's redeemed himself. So he's redeemed himself.
Like when he told the story, it was like he was like, I did this. it wasn't great, and I shouldn't have thought like that. So it's like, okay.
Yeah, you know, Pam
yeah.
Anderson banged Kid Rock. You know, we all have a
Yeah,
we all have a
exactly.
past.
She banged Kid Rock, so that's like not great either. But,
I will say, mid 2000s Kid Rock was pretty fuckable. I'm gonna say that. Early 2000s.
I'm gonna hard disagree with you on
Well,
that.
no, because you had Ba with the Ba, right? You had some good.
Hey, I'm familiar with his deep catalog, bud.
Yeah, that Sheryl Crow song. I put your picture away. Come on, Brooks.
He looks like he smells like a Subway.
But when you have money, you look attractive. You know, when you're a successful person, I guess it doesn't matter if you look like a rat. You know.
I like Sheryl Crow. I like Sheryl Crow less now. I didn't know she did a song with him.
You have bullshit. You haven't heard Pictures.
Maybe.
Misty just said what downstairs?
I love that song.
Okay, you don't have to come in.
She does.
Throw it in there. I throw it out there. I love that song.
You love that song. See, Misty has a Kid Rock song that she likes. It's
Okay,
just
well,
in the mid 2000s, he was very fuckable, is what I'm saying.
Have I told you my Sheryl Crow theory?
What's your Sheryl Crow theory?
Is that everyone, regardless of who they are, has one of two Sheryl Crow songs that they more identify with, and that makes up kind of who they are as a person. And that's
Okay.
obviously Soak
All
Up the
I
Sun.
wanna do is have some fun.
Soak Up the
I
Sun.
got the feeling I'm not the only one. Yours is Soak Up the Sun?
No. I'm saying the two options are Soak Up the Sun or If It Makes You Happy. Personally, for me, it's If It Makes You Happy.
Mine's All I Want to Do is Have Some Fun.
I know it is, but that's not what I'm saying. Choose between the two I just said.
I can't.
Are you abstaining?
I'm abstaining. God, I can't say
this-
that. We're gonna have to
this
re-record.
podcast
We're gonna have
stinks.
to re-record if I say the next joke, so I'm not going to. But
All right, I like that. I don't
No.
want to take another off. No, don't say it.
it's from my edgelord comedy years when I started out in comedy. I had written a joke
If I
about
have to
Sheryl
redo
Crow.
this podcast again, I'm gonna fucking beat my own ass,
I'm
Tyler
not gonna
Durden
say it.
style.
I'm not gonna say it.
Don't
I've
do
grown
Don't
as
say it.
I've grown as a
I don't
person,
even want to fucking hear it. I'm not interested in it.
even though it's funny as hell.
I don't care. Did I say my thing about Wetzel's Pretzels yet?
Oh yeah,
Fucking
American
love
Eagle.
pretzels.
American Eagle
Yeah,
always
American
next
Eagle.
to a.
American Eagle. Oh, I said yeah. There's. I've never seen an American Eagle out in the wild. It always has to have the stink of a Wetzel's Pretzels
Because it's always next to a Wetzel's Pretzels.
because it's always next to a Wetzel's Pretzels.
But anyways,
Fuck, I love those pretzels.
Liam Neeson hasn't dated in 16 years because of Natasha Richardson. Wasn't that a skiing accident? I want to say it was a skiing accident.
I think you're thinking of Bono.
No. That was also
not
a skiing
Bono.
accident. No.
Stunning Bono.
It was because after she died, they kind of went back and like, look, it happened to Bono. And
They're
then
like, look who else teed
Mhm.
real bad.
No, I think she died in a skiing accident. I'm gonna Google
That's a
this.
bummer, dude. That sucks.
I'm gonna Google this. Fact check on Danzyland.
On fact check.
Today we're fact checking someone's death
On this comedy podcast.
on this comedy podcast. We know Natasha Richardson from The Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan, great British actress. Bada bing.
Hey, while you're at it, look up what happened to Patricia Richardson.
Oh, it says stopped doing shit. That's all it said.
No, cool.
Epidural hematoma resulting from a head injury sustained in a skiing accident.
I feel like I saw Patricia Richardson in something recently.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't really keep I liked The Middle for a little bit, but then that
That was Patricia.
So yeah,
Heaton.
it's hard to believe that was 16 years ago. It's hard to believe
That was
Liam
Patricia
Neeson.
Heaton, not Patricia Richardson.
Well, you said Richardson. I just went with you.
I said Richardson, and you said I watched The Middle. That's Patricia Heaton.
Who the fuck's Patricia Richardson?
She's the mom from Home Improvement.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. You know, I got a drill recently.
I'm checking what Patricia Richardson's been up to. Not a lot.
All right, there we go. So it's hard to believe that it was 16 years ago, but it's also hard to believe Liam Neeson hasn't dated in so long. Like I just never, You know,
I mean,
you
I
don't
get
know
it.
you don't
I
know a
get
lot
it.
about his personal life, and I'm not the type of person that like looks up who he's dating. Right? I just never noticed. And then Pam
Yeah, he was
Anderson's.
like, you know. But hey, I get it. She's charming as all get out.
I mean, Pam Anderson's past. For those of you who don't know,
It's a tough one.
it's a tough one. She was basically this victim. She's basically a victim, paraded around
In her career, yeah.
her whole career. Like, and I know that's weird to say, but like, you just got to go with the fact that like she's young, she wants to make it as an actress in Hollywood, and then the sleazeballs that have all been thrown out of Hollywood at this point took advantage of her. And then, she had a sex tape with Tommy Lee, stolen, put out on the internet in the first ever, what you would call sex tape leak scandal.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like Kardashian where she like planted it out there to get more famous,
No, it was generally at her behest.
It was
which is
generally at her behest, and then she had to recover from that. And just like every set she's on, she's seen as eye candy or just an object.
overly sexualized, and that's what led to her no makeup movement, which is like, hey, good on you, dude. And it's not like she's pushing an agenda on anyone. She's just like, I don't want to wear makeup, and then everyone's like, but you got it, and she's like, I don't want to.
I think she did it because and I don't know, I'm not a woman, but I think part of the reasoning behind that is people treat you genuine when they don't see the makeup. You know what I mean? When the makeup's not there, people really treat you for what they think you are. You know what I mean?
I think she was trying to distance herself from her highly sexualized past.
Victimized. I'm going to say victimized.
Victimized, yeah, I would say that, yeah.
Because
it was fucked up.
After the Tommy Lee video, I think Bret Michaels recorded a sex tape between those two and put it out.
Gross.
Yeah, Bret Michaels.
Wait, Bret Michaels and Tommy Lee have a sex tape together?
Not together.
Gross.
Bret Michaels, there was a video of him and her having sex, and it got leaked.
Is he wearing a bandana in that?
Yes.
Oh, God, dude.
You've seen it.
No, I just guessed.
And it's
I
clearly...
just assumed he was wearing it.
He knows they're being recorded because he's looking into the camera, checking the angles and shit, and then it gets leaked.
Gross.
I'm not saying he put it out, but it looks kind of suspicious. But anyway, that's just followed her her whole career of just dudes taking advantage of her and everything.
Yeah, and just being shitty dudes.
A couple years ago, she had to sue Hulu because of that TV show put out about her life, which
Pretty good
wasn't...
show, though.
Well, even though it did show her as a victim, they did not have permission to do that, and she did not want that.
Which is fucked up, right? Like, the whole point of the show is to be like, hey, she was kind of, taking advantage of her whole career, and then they're like, we're going to profit off of her life story.
Dude, it's like putting Mark Summers in that Nickelodeon documentary without telling him what it was fully about.
Yeah, it's like putting Mark Summers in a Subway. Because he has OCD. He doesn't like, he's germaphobe.
That was good.
Thanks.
God, he'd freak out too. He'd just be like...
Hey, if we're talking about like people getting taken advantage of in their careers, why would they put germaphobe Mark Summers on Double Dare? Just the messiest game show.
Well, to be fair, he hid the OCD for several years.
Was it OCD or was it germophobia?
No, I mean it's a product of
it's
OCD.
Both, right?
Yeah. It's.
He wasn't like just like Howie Mandeling it out there, right?
No, I mean it is. It is. I think Howie Mandel has it to an even more extreme where he avoids.
He's pretty hardcore about it.
Yeah, but like it's the same type of deal. Yeah, and Mark Summers hid it because he knew he didn't want to be a problem. He didn't want to have special treatment. Yeah. Because when you have special treatment,
Mark Summers, dude.
In that, and
let's
then
talk about how much Mark Summers rips, dude.
I've got like a whole stand-up bit. I don't want to get too much into Mark Summers because I got a bit out there right now in the Instagram world of mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Are we crossing the streams?
I don't want to.
I
don't want to cross the streams of my stand-up.
I love you're super serious. I don't want to talk about Mark Summers.
I don't because then I'm just doing stand-up bits.
I can't talk about Mark Summers.
And I don't want to, because I see comedians.
I want you to respect my privacy. I can't talk about Mark Summers right now.
I'm not gonna name names, but I've seen comedians work some of their bits that they've done an open mic or something into a podcast. Yeah, it's like, to me, it's like one of the most hoary things you could fucking do. Like, there's.
Or are you hanging out with Louis C.K.? You're watching comedians work their bits.
I'm not gonna say who or anything.
Oh, come on, that was a good joke.
No, I'm not, because, like, if we start talking about comics, then I'm actually,
Yeah, okay, I won't talk about Mark Summers. He sent a lot of kids to space camp.
he
End
did
of
send
discussion.
a lot of kids to space.
A lot of Casio keyboards.
That was such a good reference. That was
Thanks.
amazing, because that's all they gave out on Double Dare was Casio.
They sent kids to space camp. And
It got to the point, dude, where the kids would, like, they'd get out of this pizza where they had to look for a flag, and Mark
Yeah,
Summers
right.
would come over. Guess what you're getting? And the kid would be like, Casio
Is it a-
keyboard.
is it a fucking Casio keyboard?
Is it a
You
Casio
bet.
keyboard, Mark? I've only been watching the show for 10 fucking years.
And you just throw it at their fucking head. It's your fucking Casio keyboard, you piece
Can I
of
get
shit.
a vacation instead, Mark? I have no interest in playing keyboard, all right? Can you just give me a Nintendo?
Now climb that radical rock, you piece of shit.
Dude, they'd give you a Nintendo when Nintendo 64 was out. They'd give you, like, a...
Yeah, they give you an SNES. Get on that Aggo Crag. Make
Mark,
your money.
the Nintendo 64 is out. Are you sure you don't want to give Nintendo 64? No.
Take the Casio keyboard.
Dude, can you imagine if those games had, like, prizes like Wheel of Fortune or Prizes Right where they were giving kids cars and shit? That would have been so
That would have been
amazing.
so fucking sick.
This is so fucking amazing.
And I like to think it'd go a little something like this.
You're like 12
Oh
years...
my god, they're all dead.
You're like fucking 12 years old and you win guts and a fucking Lambo or some shit. Anyways.
They give you a fucking Geo Metro.
Anyways. I can't wait to see what this Pam Anderson, Liam Neeson romance evolves to. I hope they get married, dude. I really do.
Some
That
people
would
are
just
like,
be-
I think it's marketing, and I'm like, I hope it's not.
It's fucking great marketing, dude. I'm gonna go see that.
It's great
Naked Gun movie.
marketing, but I hope it's not. I hope it's love.
I really do. I like.
I want it to
I
be love.
see them and I believe in love. You know, I see
Yeah,
them
yeah, yeah.
and I believe in true love, and I grab my wife even closer. You know, I'm just
That's
like,
right.
love exists.
Yeah.
You know,
You're like, hey, I like you a lot.
let's end on that. There's
I
no
look at
way
my
we
wife.
can.
Are we doing the shortest episode we've ever done?
Dude, because if we talk anymore, we're going to have to re-record. I already see it coming. All right. Then let's get into this.
All right.
Because we got some crazy shit going on in Scotland.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Scotland a little bit.
All right. So you have found some weird shit that's going on in Scotland right now. Tell me
Found
about it.
Two stories that are strangely close to each other in an unnerving manner.
Oh, boy.
So apparently in Scotland, there's been a lot of pop-up doctors, which isn't great. It's not what you want. But what they're specializing in is a little bit of dick Botox.
Oh, ow.
Yeah, and
No!
apparently it's for making your member but a little bit bigger. But
No.
the thing that's going on, and a lot of doctors are saying this, is you have two options when you get dick Botox, and that is either it gets bigger or you die.
Make
So
my
they're like
make my penis look like Kris Jenner.
I want my penis to look like a Kardashian. But honestly, like if you're in a spot where you're like, I gotta get this thing bigger, and then they're like, well, you could die, and it's like worth it. Let's fucking do it.
Make my penis look like a Hollywood actress that's trying to hold on.
Make it look like it works for Donald Trump.
Make my dick look like it's married to an American politician. That's so fucking weird.
That's a weird thing, right?
So-
It's a weird thing.
So
I
like,
don't know. I think it's weird because
you know how
they're
good your
like-
health is their healthcare system good? Do they have universal
I
health?
can't imagine that. I can't imagine that it's bad if they're getting botulism
Dude, if
in
it's
the dick.
dude, if it's pop-up doctors just giving out dick Botox, I'd say your country's pretty
Yeah.
dope, pretty well. Just
Like
like
to look like one of Elon Musk's rockets.
you can get colon screenings at the grocery store. This
That's
fuck
right. Yeah, that's right. They'll just punch you in the kidneys for free.
punch you in the kidneys for free.
I don't know. They're like, you're a clean bill of health, so I'm just gonna knock you in the kidneys. I'll get you right back in here next week.
But apparently, the other thing going on in Scotland might lead to a bad healthcare system.
That's true, because apparently doctors are sending out messages saying, please stop sending us piss. Apparently, people in Scotland are just mailing in piss to doctors and asking them to test it. And so they had to send out a message to say, hey, unless you have an appointment with us, don't send us piss. Which is a bummer.
Is it like in protest of something?
You know, you wish, you hope. But I think what was really going on is someone puts Botox in their dick, and then they're like, man, I got to get this tested.
Look at my pee-pee!
Look at my pee-pee.
Look at my pee-pee!
Look at the viscousness of my
That's
pee-pee.
for the real, bro.
I like that one a lot. Look how thick my pee-pee water is. I like to imagine, because I imagine not like everyone.
Make my dick look like Kris Jenner and look at my pee-pee!
And watch my pee-pee.
What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know. This is a stupid show.
Scotland. What the fuck, Scotland?
I thought you were talking about the show.
Just chill out, Scotland.
Like, yeah, I saw that podcast you told me about. It was just you guys screaming about
screaming
piss
at Scotland. Just screaming at Scotland.
Just screaming about piss in Scotland.
They have to be doing it for some protest. It's got to be a protest.
I don't think there's a What would they be? Who are they? Bono?
I mean, yeah, aren't they?
Yeah, could be Bono.
Isn't he from Scotland? No, he's from Ireland.
Yeah.
Eh?
I don't know.
Where is he from?
Live fact check.
Heaven. He's from Heaven.
He's from Heaven.
Why
I like the first album. Bono. Irish. All right.
He's Irish. All right. He's sending his own pee to himself and drinking it. Is what he's doing.
He's sending his own pee to himself. That way, it's patented.
So basically, we're wrapping this episode up on the lines of like we're getting too concerned with celebrity ads and their affection, and also
Sydney Sweeney and her fucking Canadian tuxedo don't fucking matter.
Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson are cute, and Scotland's up to weird
about
shit. Scotland all of a sudden has a fascination of its own genitals and what comes out of the genitals.
They just figured those out down there.
Why would
They're like, shit, this thing looks like this thing looks like fucking Ian McKellen. I gotta figure this out.
It's they live in a complete contradiction of themselves. So like, if the healthcare system's so good, where you got pop-up dick Botox doctors, why are you sending piss to some Why? Why? I don't get it.
They want it tested. Test my piss.
But like, I don't get it. I don't know.
A general panel and be like, hey, what's going on down there?
Do they send it to the doctors?
What is with the stinky water?
Do they send it to the doctor's personal homes?
No, they're sending it to the doctor's office.
Oh, okay. Well then, that's less weird.
But there's no pretense to it. They're just like, hey, here's piss.
This sounds like an elderly thing. Now that I'm thinking about this more.
Oh, you think old people are just like, here's my piss.
I think old people are getting
Take
confused.
My piss.
Maybe, dude. I don't know. I
like to imagine that it's just a Ziploc bag with a stamp on it.
My grandmother
what's going on with this?
My grandmother wanted to send some of her feces to a doctor till we stopped her.
What?
I feel like that happened. Yeah.
I feel like that happened.
I feel like there was a situation growing up where my grandmother was about to do some crazy shit, and we were like, ho, 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 ho.
What the fucking...
I don't think it had anything to do with feces. I apologize to my family name on that, because I don't actually remember what it was. But she was sending something to a doctor where it was just like, you don't need to do that.
Pissed. It was probably, she's like, what's this stinky water?
I think it's an elderly thing. I think it's an elderly thing.
I think people are just like, okay, here's what I think happened. I think one person shipped their piss to a doctor's office.
Okay.
And then they told two friends.
Without getting any results back. He was like, yeah, I sent my pee-pee to the doctor.
What's with the stinky water coming out of my very smooth penis? Super smooth penis. No, I bet one doctor was like,
This
"All right,
is-
you know what? One time gig, I'll check your piss." And then they check the piss, and then everyone he's like, "Yeah, they'll check your piss," which I don't know. And then everyone's like, "Sweet!" And then you start pissing and sending it to the doctor.
Like they checked the first guy's piss as a favor, just because he went to the
And then
trouble.
he was like, "They'll check your piss for free. Just give them the piss."
Can you believe, guys, this wasn't the segment that we've had to like re-record? This isn't the. We've had to re-record this episode over some crazy shit we've said, but not in this segment. This segment has always gone perfectly every day.
Yeah, I mean, it writes itself. Really, is the thing.
But yeah, Scotland, get it together.
I have a note. I have my little notebook, and on it says Sydney Sweeney, penis, Botox, and piss ship. So
That's the ingredients for a good episode, if I've ever heard one.
I don't see how that could go wrong.
And that's why this episode title is going to be called The Ingredients. Bam.
I like it.
I'm going to remember that.
Are you sure you don't want to go with piss ship?
I don't think we can. I don't think we can on YouTube, honestly.
We can't either. In my head, it's going to be called piss ship, though.
But wrapping up. Sydney Sweeney, Pedro Pascal, keep doing y'all's thing. Who gives a shit?
You too, Liam Neeson. I
Liam
love you.
Neeson, Pam, get married.
I'm excited to see that flick. Liam Neeson.
Get
He took
Naked
it- he's
Gun, the
taking
new
up the
Naked
mantle.
Gun. Yeah, I'm really excited to see that too. I want to see it. Yeah.
I think he's the only one who could take the mantle.
But I want them to get married and send us invites. Cause like,
Yeah, I want to come to your wedding,
Dude.
Liam Neeson.
yeah, invite us to your wedding, please. We are so about this
I
relationship.
loved you in that movie with the wolves. What was
Dude,
that, The Grey?
I will cook for them and you can serve for them, or we could do vice versa. I would love to wait on them on a date, you know?
Yeah. Or if he needs me to ship his piss somewhere.
If he's Irish, he's Irish. He's not into that, I don't think. Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
well,
Hold
I'll
on.
get him into it.
Double check. Hold
Doesn't
on.
matter to me.
Last fact
give a
check.
And ship nationality
No, but
is,
if
I'll ship his piss anywhere.
if he's Scottish, we can get to Botox his penis.
Ooh.
See? Yeah, see?
I'll
Now,
Botox his
he
penis.
has done a Scottish movie.
What's the penis look like?
We can't ask. We're going to have to re-record if we say...
Yeah. Nope. We're at the finish line. Let's not fucking do that. huh?
we're almost there, Brooks.
I know it.
Is Liam Neeson Scottish? Oh. Nope, he's not Scottish. He's Irish. Well,
Damn,
somebody...
I'll still send his piss somewhere.
Karen Gillan, you need your piss checked. I know she's Scottish.
Yeah. I'll
Don't
ship
be
her
weird,
piss.
Karen. Friend of the show. Don't be weird. This is Danzyland.
It's for doctors.
Hey, we don't check piss in Danzyland. All right?
That's right. This is
Because-
open piss. This is open piss state.
This isn't the real world. It's Danzyland. And we appreciate
Open
you
carry piss.
joining us for another episode of Open Carry Piss. We keep it in yellow
Open
cans.
carry piss. That's right.
Hey, thank you guys so much for all the lovely messages and everything. And keep watching, keep commenting. We're going to hit you with the outro screen. Until next time, guys, it's not the real world. It's Danzyland. Say goodbye, Mr. Brooks. Oh, I called him Mr. Brooks. Oh, damn, I'm so sorry.
Oh, God damn it. Dane Cook's going to come after us now.
Oh, no.